morning class 11 students, welcome back. In the last video we have completed the numericals of basic uniform motion. What is uniform motion? Where the velocity is constant, that means there is no chances of acceleration, right? Now today we will discuss the uniform accelerated motion and the different equations based on uniform accelerated motion. So what is the equations of uniform accelerated motion? This is my main important topic in this video. First of all, you have to understand what is uniform accelerated motion. Any motion where the acceleration is constant, that is called uniform accelerated motion. Acceleration should not be increasing also, should not be decreasing also, it should be constant. So if acceleration is constant, that is velocity will increase. Okay, so that is called uniform accelerated motion. Now what are the equations of uniform accelerated motion? These equations you have studied in class 9 also. There are three equations: v equals to u plus at, v square minus u square equals to 2as, s equals to ut plus half at square. What is v? Final velocity of the body. What is u? Initial velocity of the body. What is a? Acceleration, constant acceleration. Okay, and what is t? T is time from initial to final. This t is a time interval. We will study in detail later on when I will give you a concept of how to use this in numericals. That time we will study this part. For the time being, what is v, what is u, what is s, that you need to understand. Okay. So what is s? S is the displacement. It is not distance. Mind it. Huh? Here the students make mistakes. S is displacement. Understood? Okay. So now there are two ways to derive these expressions. Out of the two ways, one way you already studied in class 9 and again we are going to study. Okay. Derivation using VT graph, that is graphical method. We can use graph to derive these three formulas. The next one is derivation using calculus. Now listen very carefully here. If you go to your 2021 syllabus under cbsc.nic.in under the curriculum part, the syllabus say only this part. Only graphical method is there in the syllabus. There is no calculus method in the syllabus. Now, since we are in class 11, every school teacher teach in their own way. Okay. I also personally prefer, like, if this is not in syllabus, then also we should teach these things. So if in your class, in your school, if the subject teacher is not teaching you derivation by using calculus, then you can leave that topic. Okay, you can study only this much. Do you understand? Okay, but most probably like in DPS, APS, these schools, this method is used most of the time. Okay, so I will also teach both the methods because this is very important with respect to class 12. ये सीखा तो क्या सीखा भाई? ये तो हमने क्लास 9 में सीखा, अभी पढ़ के मैं क्या करूं? अभी तो हमको ये सीखना है. तो ये मैं कराऊंगा because it is in the syllabus. ये मैं कराऊंगा because it's needed for your future. Okay. Now the first derivation using VT graph, velocity time graph. What I will do, consider a body moving in a straight line with uniform positive acceleration a such that at t equals to 0, u is the initial velocity and after some time t, v is the final velocity. Okay, v is the final velocity such that capital S is the distance covered from t equals to 0 to t. A small description of the motion is given to you. Okay. Then therefore the VT graph of the body क्या होगा? VT graph क्या होगा? चलो रफ बनाते हैं. VT graph, V पहले है, T बाद में. That means V should be in y-axis, T should be in x-axis. Now the body is starting with initial velocity u. That means body यहाँ से start होगा, यहाँ से start नहीं होगा. Origin से start होने से क्या होगा? Initial velocity 0 होगा. But here the initial velocity we have T equals to 0, initial velocity is u. And it is uniform acceleration. That the acceleration is constant. That is what? Equal increase in velocity in equal time interval. So straight line. हो गया. That is the graph. Rest this dotted lines is just for the reference I have drawn to derive the formula. The graph is only this much. Is that okay, class? Okay. So this is the VT graph. Initial velocity u. Now after time t, final velocity is v. At time t, final velocity is v. At time 0, initial velocity is u. Done? Okay. These are some dotted lines. Why we need later on we will see. ये तो समझ में आ गया ये लाइन क्यों बनाया? This dotted line show at t velocity is v. Now why I have drawn this dotted line? Wait for some time. Okay. Now see. First v equals to u plus at. We need to derive this. Now how to use graph to derive the expression? We use graph's physical significance. We use the graph significance. We understand for any graph how to find significance we understood in previous cases, previous videos we understood. Okay, if we find y by x, then slope. If we find y into x, then its area. So those concepts I will use to derive the expression. Okay, so this VT graph, if I say v by t, y by x, acceleration आता है. In this expression we have acceleration, so I will use acceleration. Clear? So I will use slope of the graph concept. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for VT graph, what is acceleration? Slope of the VT graph. ये रट्टा नहीं मानना है, मुझे पता है. Y by x करने से क्या आएगा? Acceleration आएगा. Do you understand? Y by x करने से क्या आएगा? Y is v, x is t. V by t is acceleration. So we know acceleration is slope of the VT graph. Now, how to find slope? We need triangles. So that's why I've drawn a dotted line so that we can see a triangle. Clear? तो ये dotted line क्यों बनाया समझ में आ गया? Okay. In this triangle, perpendicular by base. What is perpendicular to B? What is base? D. What is acceleration? B by D. Done. Now, how we understand that we need to break this in this form? What we need in the expression? We got A. We need V. We need U. Right? And we need T. So what is D? D is nothing but OA. OA is T. Oh yeah. D is OA. So why I have written in the place of D, OA? So that I can get T. These things you need to understand. Okay, ये तो दिख गया मुझे इसको ऐसे तोड़ना है. ये तो दिख रहा है मुझे बुक्स में. क्यों तोड़ना है? क्योंकि मुझे V, U, A, T चाहिए. Okay, A मुझे मिल गया. मुझे T चाहिए, V चाहिए, U चाहिए. T कैसे मिलेगा? तो T x एक्सिस में है तो D equals to OA. OA is T. Next, V कैसे चाहिए? What is V? This is V. That is AB. What is U? This is U. That is AE. That means BE को तोड़ो. AB minus AE. क्यों तोड़ा? So that we can get V and U. So in the place of AB, I can write V. What is AB? V. What is AE? U. Okay. So from there we got V equals to U plus AT. Understood? Let's go to the next one. Okay. Now, next is S equals to UT plus half AT square. We need to derive this. We need to find displacement. So in a VT graph, how to find displacement? तो V into T करो. Velocity time is displacement. तो मैंने Y into X किया. That means area निकालना पड़ेगा. Area under the graph. So what is S? Area under the VT graph. Clear? Now we need to find this area. Now this area we can find in two ways. Area for trapezium or area for triangle plus area for rectangle. Area for triangle plus area for rectangle. दो तरीके से निकाल सकते हैं. कौन सा करेंगे? तो हमें करेंगे ये प्लस के फॉर्म में है ना, तो तोड़ेंगे. एरिया फॉर ट्राइंगल प्लस एरिया फॉर रेक्टेंगल. ओके, दो अलग अलग भागों में तोड़ा हमने जस्ट टू ब्रिंग दिस एक्सप्रेशन. यू अंडरस्टैंड? क्लियर? सो एरिया फॉर, यू कैन गो फॉर एरिया फॉर ट्रेपेजियम आल्सो, देन अगेन यू हैव टू ब्रेक इट, यू विल गेट द आंसर. जरूरी नहीं है कि यहीं से करना पड़ेगा. अगर तुम ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया लेके करोगे ना तब भी आएगा. ओके, लेकिन हम वो ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया लेंगे नेक्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन को डिराइव करने के लिए. ओके, सो ये थोड़ा बहुत तुम्हें याद करना पड़ेगा. लाइक ऐसे को C2 plus half AT स्क्वायर में एरिया निकालूंगा बट यूजिंग ट्रायंगल एंड ट्रेपेजियम, एंड V स्क्वायर माइनस U स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू 2S के लिए मैं क्या करूंगा? अगेन एरिया निकालूंगा बट यूजिंग द ट्रेपेजियम एरिया. ओके, तो दिस टू थिंग्स कीप इन योर माइंड. नाउ सी एरिया फॉर ट्रायंगल BED, हाफ बेस DE into height BE plus area for rectangle length into breadth OA into OD. Done? Now half BE is nothing but OA. What is BE? ये BE है क्या? ये BE है क्या? तो शुरू में मैंने फर्स्ट पार्ट में मैंने बताया था. What is acceleration? BE by D ये रहा. What is acceleration? BE by D. From there as BE निकल जाएगा. What is D? OA. That is BE by OA के जगह T. What is BE? A into T. So I'm substituting BA into T plus BT. OA is T, OD is U. OD is U. Clear? From there, what is OA? Again T. We got S equals to UT plus half AT square. Okay? Now let's go to the third one. Again we will use area of under the VT graph, but now what I will do? I will go for trapezium area. Okay, now see the next part. V square minus U square equals to 2S. We need to derive this. We'll start with displacement. What is displacement? area for under the BT graph. Now this area will be equal to area for trapezium ODBE BA ODBA. This is the trapezium. Now what is the area for trapezium? Half sum of parallel sides. These are the two parallel sides OD plus AB into distance between the parallel sides. These two parallel sides, what is the distance? OA. OA is the distance. Done. So now we let's substitute the value. What is OD? U. What is AB? V. What is OA? OA is T. Now see, we got U, we got V, U, V, A, S. S भी मिल गया मेरे को. क्या चीज नहीं है? A नहीं है, लेकिन T है. Okay, so you have to remove this A, T in terms of A. So we know V equals to U plus AT. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रहा हूँ? We have to remove this T and we need A, V, U, all those things. Okay. So ऐसा कौन सा एक्सप्रेशन है? अगर मैं S equals to UT plus half AT square से T हटाऊं, can we replace T here? No. There are T and T square. T common आएगा ही नहीं. So we left with only one expression V equals to U plus AT. From here I can replace T in terms of V, U, A. That's why I'm using the first expression. Okay. So in sometimes in the question, if they ask you to derive this, only this much, then you have to first derive this, then you will go for that. Okay, you cannot derive directly this. Do you understand? Okay, it may happen like sometimes they ask you only this much. That means you have to derive first this. That is the first derivation, then you have to go for this. Because I am using this expression here. So V equals to U plus C form, they replace T because we need to remove T. What is T? V minus U by A. Substitute here. A plus B, A minus B. A square B square 2A. We go that side. Oh yeah, proof khatam. Now we will derive using calculus method. Okay, that is new to you. Let's talk about it. Okay, now next is derivation using calculus. So again the same story will be there, exactly the same story. Consider a body moving in a straight line with uniform positive acceleration A such that at t equals to 0 u is the initial velocity and after some time t v is the final velocity such that capital S is a displacement covered from t equals to 0 to t. Okay, the statement whatever it was earlier the same statement, but only the derivation method will change. In the previous case we drawn a figure of VT graph because we need to use the VT graph. Now we don't need any figure because we will use calculus. Now you have to understand what is calculus. क्या होता है भाई? calculus क्या होता है? पढ़ाया है, कभी सुना है? Calculus are those differentiations and integrations all together are called as calculus, right? So I will use differentiation, integration, all those concepts to derive the expressions. Okay, now see. First, V equals to U plus AT. Now try to understand. The first step is very important and you need to understand it कि क्यों कर रहे हैं ऐसा. ऐसे ही करना है, that is a different issue. But ऐसे ही क्यों करना है, that you need to understand. Okay, now see. We need to derive this expression. Now in this expression, what are the physical quantities we have? Velocities, initial, final, कुछ भी हो. ऐसा velocities ना, acceleration and time. Velocities, acceleration and time. Do we know any calculus formula where we have acceleration, velocity and time? Yes. Acceleration is dv by dt. We know the calculus formula. इसलिए we are starting from this expression. Clear? तो एक्चुअली मेरे पास दो ही फॉर्मूला है कैलकुलस का. एक है a equals to dv by dt, दूसरा है v equals to dx by dt. ठीक है ना? ये है ना मेरे पास v equals to dx by dt. बस we solve with we use these two expressions and we start. So we will always start from here. Okay? तो कौन सा कहाँ यूज करना है? तो here we have velocities, here we have acceleration, here we have time. So acceleration, velocity and time. Acceleration, velocity and time is this. So we are starting from a equals to dv by dt. Now, this is very careful here. Now your job is to separate the variables. dv को एक तरफ करो, dt को उधर लेके करो. कर दिया? Always. Now you have to see in both the sides how many variables are there. Here it's being understood in integration. If it is written dx, that is x is variable. If it's written dt, t is variable. पढ़ाया था ऐसा. तो इधर dv लिखा है, मतलब v वेरिएबल. और कुछ है यहाँ पे? नहीं है. That is only one variable we have in the RHS. In the LHS dt लिखा है, मतलब time is variable. और कुछ है ना acceleration. So we need to check whether this acceleration is variable or not. So time is a variable. So is in my motion acceleration is changing with time? No, because we are doing uniform accelerated motion. Clear? That means acceleration is constant, it is not changing with time. So in the LHS we have two parameters a and t, but dt लिखा है, that means time is variable, but a is acceleration. A is not depending on time in this case. That means a is a constant. That means in LHS we have only single variable t, and RHS also we have single variable v. That's why we can integrate both the sides. Clear? So before writing integrating both the sides, we need to check LHS and RHS. Both the sides should have one variable. If there is more than one variable, we need to convert into single variable. Then only we can integrate. Clear? तो ये दिमाग में घुसा लो, यहाँ पे लिख लेना साइड में अपने लाइब्रेरी में पेंसिल से, that we need to check that both the sides should have one variable. Here the variable is v, here the variable is t. Okay, with respect to t, a is a constant, with acceleration is constant, acceleration is not changing with time. Clear? So we are integrating both the sides. Integration डाल दिया. Now you have to understand about these limits. What is the variable here? T. T is changing from 0 to t. लिखा है ना 0 से t गया है. And what is the variable here? V, velocity. So 0 पे velocity कितना था? U. T पे velocity कितना था? V. ये कभी-कभी स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे कर देते हैं, गलती करते हैं. 0 पे V लिख दिया, T पे U लिख दिया. No. What time value I have taken here? 0. That means at 0, what is the velocity value? U. At t, what is the velocity value? V. Clear? Okay, lower limit, upper limit, lower limit, upper limit. Done? Now we have to integrate it. A is a constant, take it out. What is integration of dt? T. After the integration is over, this is definite integral. We put a bracket and write the limits. Put a bracket, write the limit 0 to t. Now again, integration of dv is v, integration dx is x. So integration of dv is v. Again, put a bracket. Then put the limits. Now what's the next job? In the place of the variable, put the upper limit minus lower limit. A. In the place of t, put t. तो t की जगह t डालेंगे तो t आएगा. Minus t की जगह 0 डालो, 0 आएगा. T equals to again upper limit minus lower limit. In the place of v, put the v value v, minus in the place of v, put u, v minus u. Okay, for these understanding, you need to be very clear what integration mathematically proves. So there are, if any student don't understand these things, stop this thing right now. Go to the mathematical tools, learn integration, and then you come up here. Okay. So from there we got v equals to u plus ag. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, let's go to the next one. V s equals to ut plus half t square. You need to write this. Now, this is quite interesting. थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनना. What are the parameters we have in this expression? Displacement, velocity, time, acceleration सब साथ में. Displacement, velocity, time सब कुछ है. But there are 4 parameters: displacement, time, velocity, acceleration. But we have only these two, where we deal with acceleration v and t, deal with velocity x and t, position and time. Right? So what I will do, I will start with this expression. We know velocity equals to differentiation of position, ddt of x. Okay? You understand? This is differentiation of position is velocity. You start from here. ये तुम्हें याद करना पड़ेगा, याद रखना पड़ेगा. Okay, that we have to start from here. Now what's the next step? Separate the variables. dt को एक तरफ लेके आ गया, dx एक तरफ. Now at this point, what we need to check? Number of variables in LHS or RHS. ध्यान से सुनना. In this expression, what is this v? Instantaneous velocity. याद है? यहाँ से instantaneous velocity आता है ना? Yes, plus. Okay. Now, so instantaneous velocity मतलब क्या? Velocity at any time t. Okay. Now listen very carefully. In the RHS, we have only dx. That means x is a variable. Do we have any other term? No. There is only one variable in the RHS. Now check out the LHS. ध्यान से सुनना. LHS. dt लिखा है. That means time is a variable. Okay. Now we have to see whether this v is changing or not. Whether this v is a variable or not. So क्या v depend करता है time पे? Because t is a variable. In the previous derivation, there was a. Acceleration was constant because we are dealing with uniform accelerated motion. So acceleration वहाँ पे constant था. तो वो time के साथ change नहीं होता था, बल्कि acceleration मैंने constant मान लिया. But यहाँ पे ये जो v है वो तो instantaneous velocity है ना. Velocity at any instant t. और time तो change हो रहा है. तो velocity भी change होगा ना, क्योंकि ये accelerated body है. Velocity at every instant will be changing. That means this velocity is a variable. Do you understand? This velocity is the instantaneous velocity. And the body which we are dealing with is an accelerated motion. That means every instant the velocity will change. दैट मींस अगर टाइम चेंज हो रहा है तो वेलोसिटी भी चेंज होगा. क्लियर? सो वेरिएबल इज टाइम and velocity is changing with time also. That means both are variables. V and t both are variable. So at this point we cannot integrate. Clear? Because in the RHS we have single variable, but in the LHS we have two variables, V and t. So what's the job is? You need to convert it into single variable. Clear? So we know what is V. E equals to U plus AT. We know. So since V equals to U plus AT, तो again जब तुम्हें कोई ये वाला एक्सप्रेशन ड्राइव करने बोलेगा, S equals to U plus आप it is correct. They ask you to derive. First you need to derive this using calculus method. ठीक है? You need to first derive this one. Is that okay? So you need to understand that you have to write in rough with a pencil here. arrow देके लिखना पड़ेगा खुद से कि मैं इसको ऐसा क्यों लिख रहा हूँ. What is the need of it? Because there are two variables we cannot integrate. That's why we need to convert into this. Now see, अगर मैं इसको इस पे convert करूँ, अब देखते हैं कितना variable. Time is a variable. Here we have time. Acceleration constant है. U. Again velocity आ गया, but now this u is an initial velocity. Velocity at t equals to 0. That will not change with time. ना जिस velocity से body ने start किया, वो velocity थोड़ी change होगा. हाँ, मान लो ऐसे करके body यहाँ से आ गया, ठीक है ना? ये है t equals to 0, तब velocity u था, और यहाँ पे है t equals to v, ठीक है ना? This is final velocity. Clear? और मान लो ये है origin. तो ये क्या हो गया? This is initial position and this is final position. Clear? Then what is this? This is displacement. Final position minus initial position. This is the displacement. Initial point से final point तक का distance. Okay. Now what is this v? ये v था final velocity. ये रहा v जो at time t में velocity v था. तो ये v कौन सा है? इस v को मैंने dx by dt लिखा है ना. तो ये v क्या है? ये v है कोई भी इंस्टेंट का वेलोसिटी फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर. फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर यू टेक एनी इंस्टेंट, v इज वेलोसिटी, इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी. बिकॉज़ मैंने इसको dx by dt लिखा है ना, मतलब ये v क्या है? इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी. ये v वो वाला v नहीं है क्लास. ये तो डिस्क्रिप्शन है, v इज द फाइनल वेलोसिटी. बट इफ आई राइट v इक्वल्स टू dx by dt, दैट मींस दैट v इज द इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी. कोई भी इंस्टेंट का वेलोसिटी. तो वो तो अगर मैं टाइम चेंज करूं वेलोसिटी का वैल्यू चेंज होगा ना. बट दैट मींस दिस वेलोसिटी इज वेरिएबल. Why? Because it is an instantaneous velocity. Next, v equals to u plus at लिख दूं जब मैं, तो u तो अब यहाँ का velocity है, t equals to 0 का velocity. ये तो ये वाले velocities के साथ change थोड़ी होगा. That is to fix. Clear? And acceleration is a constant. So now see here, u is constant, a is constant. We left with only one variable t. Now we have only one variable, so integrating both the sides. Integrating u plus at dt. बस ये पूरा चीज लिख दो, बस दोनों तरफ इंटीग्रेशन का साइन लगा दो. Clear? Now your job is to limits लिखना है. तो यहाँ पे वेरिएबल क्या है? पोजीशन. यहाँ पे वेरिएबल क्या है? टाइम. तो उसके लिए मैं यहाँ पे डिफाइन किया हूँ at t equals to 0 let position x equals to x naught. वो यहाँ पे जो फिगर में दिखाया मैंने, at t equals to 0 position x naught, and after time t the position is x. Clear? Position we always measure with respect to origin. Done. So let at time t let position is x such that the displacement is x minus x naught. तो यहाँ पे मैंने डिस्प्लेसमेंट s के बारे में बोला था, बट हमने पोजीशन के बारे में नहीं बोला था. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग व्हाट इज पोजीशन. दैट्स व्हाई आई एम डिफाइनिंग हियर. पोजीशन क्या है? डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या है? फाइनल पोजीशन माइनस इनिशियल पोजीशन. क्लियर? सो अब देखो व्हाट इज द वेरिएबल हियर? पोजीशन. पोजीशन कहां से कहां हुआ? x नॉट से x हुआ, इनिशियल से फाइनल. x नॉट कब था? यहाँ पे वेरिएबल क्या है? t टाइम 0 में था, और x कब था? टाइम t में था. So these things need to be synchronized. See what is the variable here? Position. See what is the variable here? Time. You have to work it in this way, class. You understand what I'm saying? So what is the variable here? Displacement. Position. What is the variable here? Time. So for this position x naught, what is the time? 0. For position x, what is the time? t. Okay, तो वेरिएबल के साथ ये सब चेंज होता है. तो इन वेरिएबल्स का वैल्यू यहाँ लिखेंगे, और उस टाइम में कितना पोजीशन था वो दैट इज दिस. सो हियर द वेरिएबल इज x, हियर द वेरिएबल इज टाइम. दैट मैं टाइम और पोजीशन को लिख रहा हूं. देखो, ओके. नाउ नीड टू इंटीग्रेट. यू हैव प्लस साइन, तो इंटीग्रेशन के साथ क्या होता है? सेग्रीगेट हो जाता है. u dt इंटीग्रेशन, u dt इंटीग्रेशन 0 टू t प्लस at dt इंटीग्रेशन 0 टू t इक्वल्स. ये तो डायरेक्ट इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं. इंटीग्रेशन dx is x. As soon as integration is over, put a third bracket, write down the limits. Clear? Now u is a constant, we understood, take it out. integration of dt is t 0 to t plus a is again a constant, take it out, t to the power 1. Okay, इसका कैसे इंटीग्रेट करेंगे? So what will have with integration of t dt t to power 1, कुछ नहीं है मतलब 1. तो देखो यहाँ पे मैंने इंटीग्रेशन कर दिया, दैट वाई इंटीग्रेशन साइन इज गॉन. इंटीग्रेशन dt इज t, बट यहाँ पे मैंने इंटीग्रेशन नहीं किया, मैंने सिर्फ कांस्टेंट को बाहर निकाला, इसलिए इंटीग्रेशन का साइन नहीं है. These things I taught in integration chapter. Okay, यहाँ पे मैंने इंटीग्रेशन कर दिया, इंटीग्रेशन dt is t, डायरेक्ट इंटीग्रेट कर दिया, दैट वाई इंटीग्रेशन इज गॉन. We put a third bracket, but here we are not doing the integration, na? We are only taking out the constant outside. So integration will remain like this. Equals to, अब तो ये तो इंटीग्रेशन हो गया अभी तक लिमिट्स. तो क्या करते हैं, अपर लिमिट in the place of x substitute x upper limit minus in the place of x substitute the lower limit x naught. Clear? Again here u in the place of t in the place of this t substitute this value t minus in the place of t substitute this 0 t minus 0 plus a. अब t to power 1 dt, how to integrate this? तो जिसको नहीं आता है, integration of x to power n dx, formula क्या है, x to power n plus 1 by n plus 1, whatever the power is here that become x to power n plus 1 by n plus 1. तो अब मैं ऐसे देखो, t to power 1 dt x to power n dx, t to power 1 dt power t to power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 x to power n plus 1 x to power n t to power 1. इधर क्या आ जाएगा, t to power 1 plus 1 n plus 1 power plus 1, तो power is 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1, that is what, t square by 2, that I have written. T to power 1 dt is t square by 2. Now the integration is over, put a third bracket 0 to t. Clear class? Okay, so this I can write s now. So ut plus a by 2, 2 बाहर निकाल दिया. So in the place of 2 substitute the upper limit t square minus in the place of t substitute the lower limit 0 square. Okay, so from there you get s equals to ut plus half t square. Understood? Now see, if you are not clear about the integration part, again I am saying go to the integration part, study from the mathematical tools, then you come back to here. Okay, let's go to the third expression. Okay, third one, v square minus u square equals to 2as. Now see, here my expression contains velocity, acceleration and displacement. Velocity, acceleration and displacement. Let's start with the acceleration. A equals to d by dt. अब यहाँ पे ये चीज पूरी याद करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना? V in acceleration is differentiation of velocity. Now in this expression we have time. Do we have time here? No. That means you need to remove this time. Now how to remove this time, that you need to understand. So a equals to d by dt into dx divided by dx. ये हम कर रहे हैं just to remove this time. Now see, this dx I'm shifting here, this dt I'm shifting there. ऐसा आ जाएगा a equals to dv by dx, dx by dt. Now देखो, what is dx by dt? Differentiation of position. And this can I say this instantaneous velocity? देखो अब मेरा आ गया v आ गया, position आ गया, position displacement give देगा, acceleration we have here, velocity also we got here. Okay, now we'll go for variables, separate the variables. Do you understand what I'm saying? So these two steps that we are doing here is just to convert the time into velocity. We have to remove this time. That is the only job. So how to remove this time, that we are doing here. Okay, now shifting dx that side. So a into dx equals to v into dv. Okay, अब ध्यान से देखो, अब मुझे क्या चेक करना है at this point? Variables. In the RHS we have dv, that means v is a variable. So other than v, do we have any other term? No. See v here. That means only one variable vv. But in the RHS, sorry, in the LHS, we have dx. That means x is variable. A acceleration. क्या acceleration with position change होगा? No, acceleration is constant. For the whole motion, acceleration is constant because we are doing uniform accelerated motion. So with position also acceleration is not changing. That means acceleration is constant. That means the LHS we have a variable position. In the RHS we have a variable velocity. Clear? Okay. But मुझे क्या पता था? At t equals to 0, what is velocity? U. And at t equals to t, what is velocity? V. तो initial velocity u था, final velocity v था. Okay. So integrating both the sides. Now, how to put the limits? यहाँ पे तो वेरिएबल पोजीशन है और यहाँ पे तो वेरिएबल वेलोसिटी है. तो वेलोसिटी तो मुझे पता है u से v गया, बट ये जो u था वो तो t को 0 में था ना, तो क्या मैं यहाँ पे 0 डाल दूं? नहीं, दिस मिस्टेक दिस विल डू. ये यहाँ पे तो x का वैल्यू डालना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि वेरिएबल x है, पोजीशन है, ये तो टाइम हो गया। तो t को 0 में पोजीशन क्या था, x था, तो x नॉट डालूंगा, और t में पोजीशन क्या था, x था, x डालूंगा। तो टाइम का वैल्यू थोड़ी डाल सकता हूँ, क्योंकि वेरिएबल इज x ना, तो मुझे x का वैल्यू डालना पड़ेगा। तो वो वाला x का वैल्यू डालना पड़ेगा जब वेलोसिटी u था, तो वो तो इनिशियल वेलोसिटी था, इनिशियल पोजीशन डालना पड़ेगा। और वो वाला x पोजीशन डालना पड़ेगा जब वेलोसिटी v था, तो वेलोसिटी v फाइनल वेलोसिटी, तो फाइनल पोजीशन डालना पड़ेगा। नाउ हो गया, यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस। a is a constant, take it out, integral dx is x, x naught to x, v to power 1, x to power n dx, v to power 1, v to power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1, v square by 2, integration go on, put a bracket into v. Now what's the job? A, upper limit in the place of x, x, minus lower limit, x naught. Now again, in the place of v, in the place of this v, put this upper limit, v square by 2 minus, in the place of v, put the lower limit, u square by 2. From there you got v square minus u square equals to 2as. Is that okay, class? That's all about this video. We discussed the derivations of the formulas. In the next video, we will discuss how to use those formulas. Okay? Thank you very much.